Here we are. It is Vibe 30, and we are ready to go. I am
I
meteorologist
like that.
Tom Schmidt, joined by Maddie Conklin and Jesse Inman.
What's up?
And, of course, director/producer Kira Brotherton. Director? Mostly director. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Contributor.
Contributor, yes.
Yeah.
She wears many hats.
Yes.
Provide.
Yes. No one around here wears one hat anymore. It's not allowed. So.
I have at least a hat and a half.
Yep. Yeah. Well, here we are on a Wednesday. Hump day is humping already.
Yes.
Humping and bumping. And
I'm on the downward side of that hump already.
Yeah, we're
Maddie and I
still
Do
trying
the
to.
Humpty Hump.
Hey, that's one of
do the
my
Humpty Hump.
probably top 5
Da-da-da-da.
karaoke songs.
Is
by the
it?
way, yeah, a great one.
Damn it, baby. Sorry, that's a dirty
All right,
song.
stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin. Anyway, Maddie, I heard you went to lunch yesterday with my wife and son,
I did. Can
and I heard he was a terrorist.
Well, he was just teething, I think, is what Lauren kept saying. And
That's- yeah.
he just, like, anything you gave him would be good. And then he's like, I don't want it anymore. So it was a lot
Yeah.
of, moving around. But
That's our go-to excuse. Oh, he's teething.
it was a great look into what my future will be.
All right,
And how to stay calm. Because Lauren was like, okay, I might just have to go outside for a bit. I'm like, you do whatever you need. If you need to go home, I'll just be here. She's very calm, cool, collected. I'm like, okay, Maddie, keep that mindset. Like, if you don't freak out, maybe the baby won't freak out.
Yeah, she saves all that for me. So, yeah.
And that's what a husband's there for.
If I get home in a bad mood, she's like, are you teething? You know, it's just how. It's,
Do I see a teefer coming in?
so, yeah.
No,
Oh,
it was
cool.
so nice
Eat your
because
food.
last time I saw Nash, I mean, he had to be 4 months old, I think.
Yeah.
And now he's
Yeah.
9 months old.
He's
And you
an
guys,
adult.
he is basically going to college.
got him.
You think he's cute on Instagram and social media, 10 times cuter in person. And I mean, like, I felt like that might sound mean, but like 10 times cuter in person.
He's a cute baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good guy. We'll let him stay.
Yeah.
He can stay.
He can teeth and, moan and groan.
Yeah.
Let him do it.
He
Yeah.
can throw food on the floor.
Yeah.
We'll keep him around.
Plenty of that. Dogs cleanup crew.
Yes.
What do we got going on this Wednesday here?
Tom teed us
folks?
up yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Big
that's how
time.
big this Science with Schmidt is going to be.
Let me tell you. Okay, so Science with Schmidt today, for the segment, I'm going to spend the entire segment about AI.
Uh-huh.
And this stems from an article that my dad sent me that was circulating around his office. And let me tell you, it's about 8 pages long. I read it. I put it down last night before bed, and I just had to take a minute to soak it in. And so I'm going to do like an annotation. Like I annotated it, and I drew out some of the main points. We're just going to walk through
Wow.
what this guy says. Now, this was written by an AI developer. So he's kind of in the business. He is it Other Side AI is his company. So he's living in this world every day, and he had some tips and some insight to pass along to the rest of us
Regarding
very nice.
the future, right?
regarding AI, where it's going, what's happening now, and what we can expect over what he thinks next 2 to 5 years.
You know what I chat GPT this morning? Sorry.
Yeah.
Is AI forming a secret army to take over the world? And it convinced me. It was like, oh no, don't worry about that. You're good.
Yeah, right.
So that's what it said. That's all a myth.
Get off my back.
Nonsense. Don't you worry about those things.
You stupid human.
Just you wait. Well, you know what's funny, Tom? I did not know your Science with Schmidt was going to be all about AI, but I came across something yesterday that I found intriguing. How AI could be sabotaging all our bank accounts and deciding our next pay raise. But there's a twist. You can combat AI with AI.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
is that what you're talking about? Because I hope we don't have the same topic.
No, that's not it. No,
Okay.
No, this is about how it's going to influence us
Okay.
versus what you're going to be talking about.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Also, you guys, this doesn't really pertain to Jesse or Tom, but Kira, did you have an American Girl doll growing up?
Well, now, wait a minute.
Tom, I'm sorry. You know what? You're right. I should not exclude before I ask. Did anyone own an American Girl doll growing up? Raise your hand.
I don't remember if I actually owned one, but I did read some of the little booklets.
Okay. Well, Mattel has botched them. Completely botched them all. And I have so many thoughts. I'm very
Okay.
peeved about it. So if you don't mind me going on a rant for 11 minutes, I can definitely do that.
I would prefer it if you would.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just a really fun, quick drop in the bucket. A bad restaurant review that gets resolved in the funniest of ways. So that's what I got going on. Jesse, what do you
Okay.
got cooking?
Well, chili.
Oh,
I got chili cooking.
Ooh,
and
hey.
there's a chili cook-off this weekend.
That's right.
The 2026 Sertoma Chili Cook-Off in downtown Springfield. I've got the details for that, what you need to know, the costs associated with going, tickets, all of that, the categories that the cooks will be fighting for. I've got you. I got you covered there. Plus, I remember having this story a few weeks ago that everybody's least favorite YouTuber, Logan Paul, was going to be taking a Pokemon card to market, to
Yes.
auction. And it has sold now for a huge amount. And we'll talk about why it sold for so much and how much it sold for. Plus, you guys ever been to IKEA?
no, I heard they got great meatballs.
Oh, yeah, the Swedish variety.
Swedish meatballs.
Meatballs at IKEA.
yeah.
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, it's
really.
well, we'll get into what an IKEA is. I guess we'll start there for that story, and then the chances of Springfield ever getting an IKEA. Could we see one here? This is a story courtesy of our very own Mike Landis, who this is his latest installment of Mike Checks. So, Mike Checks.
All right.
So this is maybe more of my junior offshoot of that called Just Checking.
Just
Wow,
checking.
that is
Hey,
good.
No, that's,
I gotta say, pretty clever up there at 9:30 in the morning.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I get one every now and then. So yeah, that's actually Just Checking, not a thing. I just want to make sure Mike knows that. So I'm not
Yeah, watch out.
infringing.
He's getting on your turf, Mike.
He is with a little spray bottle. Roll the newspaper and hit me.
Hey,
So.
get out. Go.
Well, we've got about 5 minutes here, Tom. Should we jump into Science with Schmidt and kind of tee this up here?
Yes, let's get in as soon as we can.
All right.
Creepy
Jump in.
hands.
All right.
There we go. This image here brought to you not by AI, but by another service. That is kind of creepy. All right. So, okay. So I read this article here and I printed it out. And if you guys want it, I can print more of these out for you because it's really fascinating. It's about, what is it? 9 pages long, 8 or 9 pages long. Pretty deep dive into AI from this guy. So the author, let's talk about him a little bit. Who is he? His name is Matt Schumer. Okay, he's an AI developer who has spent the last 6 years building an AI startup company, which is Otherside AI, and he's also been investing in this space for the past 5 or 6 years. Now, so that means just teed up for him. It just means that he has been living in this world every day. This is his life, and he wants to share with the rest of us about what he sees on his side, the developer side, and then what's coming for us
Oh boy.
with AI.
I'm scared.
So this is what really got my attention. Let's talk about having a good attention grabber, right? When we're writing things. He starts off by saying, slide number 1, February 2026 is the new February 2020. What does that mean? What was happening February 2020?
Life was good.
Life was
Brovid.
good. We all kind of knew about this virus, but it really hadn't changed anything yet.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, corona. But that's kind of what he's saying. He's saying that there's AI there. We all kind of know what AI is, but we are just on the edge of it really taking off and being a much bigger thing.
Catastrophic.
No, like just big changes, like a big disruption.
Oh.
Maybe not the same way that COVID was, but I mean, it's just going to impact our life in every way. Similar to how COVID did. Things were fine, then all of a sudden, it all just shut down within a matter of weeks.
Yay.
And so this might take a little longer, but still going to happen quick succession, one thing after the next, as AI continues to develop. Okay, now a little, what do you call this? Not discretion. A little announcement.
Drum roll.
No. Like he's kind of a doom.
Caution?
Yeah, a little. I don't even know. He's kind
Content
of,
warning.
yeah, something like that. I can't think of the word.
Maybe
for
I'll
it.
think of the word after you say
But
it.
he's kind of doom and gloom in this article. A little bit.
Foreshadowing, yes.
A little foreshadowing, yeah. Okay, good. So a little doom and gloom here. Don't take it like that necessarily all the time, but I want to talk about what he has to say. Okay, so everyone knows that AI was around today, right? But it's going to start making leaps and bounds. What he says also is that the future is being shaped by a remarkably small number of people, a few hundred researchers at a handful of companies. So it's not everybody, right? OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, DeepMind, and a few others. Of course, he has his own other side AI. Those leaps and bounds, in some cases, and Matt Schumer recognizes this on his own, in his own work in the tech industry, that he is no longer needed for the technical part of his job. He can set up an AI prompt, walk away, come back, and it's done. It used to be, right, in the early stages of AI, that you come back, you'd have to look over it, kind of read it, review it, and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's gone. It is now spitting out things that are completely done, and you don't have to do anything with them.
Yeah, boy.
That's the new, latest technology coming out. And it's not just tech jobs. Schumer says if you work on a computer screen, for most of your job in general, AI will be able to do what you do better before the end of this year.
Oh, yeah?
What?
That's kind of what that's kind of setting the stage for what this whole article is about. So that's what I mean when I talk about doom and gloom, right?
Doesn't have the heart. You can't teach heart.
Well, he once felt the same way. Okay, but the latest versions of AI have an artificial version of judgment and taste, which you were getting at. Able to use rationale to where it's difficult to identify the distinction nowadays between human and AI. It may all be fake, but it comes across as, well, it's not just making the right decision because it's technically the right answer. It's making the right decisions now because it seems like it has some kind of intuition built into it nowadays. Okay, that is just the tip of the iceberg. We've got a couple of things to get through here in the rest of this segment for Science with Schmidt. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are continuing along. We're swimming along here with Science with Schmidt, and we're talking a little bit about AI and how it's kind of changing the industry, how it's making leaps and bounds. All right, that was the last topic we went through. And there's an article written by an AI developer named Matt Schumer. And basically, we before the break, we talked about how in his work experience in the tech industry, AI can do most of his job. And the purpose of him writing this article was to tell us, basically, that the experience that the tech workers have had recently is the experience that the rest of us are about to have in the next year, 2 years, maybe a little longer than that, but it's coming either way. Okay, point number 3, and we kind of touched on this a little bit. If you've tried AI in the past, try it again, right? The models today are unrecognizable from what existed even just 6 months ago. So let me see if I can find some stuff here. Okay, so in the article, Schumer writes, let me make the pace of improvement concrete. So he's going to give some examples of how we've changed in AI over the years. 2022, AI couldn't do basic arithmetic. So it couldn't even do 5 plus 5 equals 10. It'd say
Idiot
9
AI.
or something.
Yeah,
Right.
stands for.
It just didn't get the answers right. It was kind of odd. And you're thinking, oh, this thing's not that great. By 2023, it could pass the bar exam, kind of beginner level kind of stuff. By 24, it could write working software and explain kind of college level or graduate level science. And by late 2025, end of last year, some of the best engineers in the world said they had handed over most of their coding work to AI, so computer coding, all that kind of stuff. And then on February 5th, just 2 weeks ago, new models arrived that made everything before them feel like a different era. That's according to Mr. Schumer. Dario Amodei, I don't know his last name, but Dario's his first name. He's the CEO of Anthropic, which is the parent company of another AI agent called Claude, which would be kind of the biggest competitor to ChatGPT, all right? So this guy, Dario, the CEO of this company, says AI models are on track to be substantially smarter than almost all humans at almost all tasks at the end of 26 into the start of 27. You're thinking, oh my gosh, wow. Okay, so the latest version of ChatGPT, which again came out earlier this month in February, wrote its own code and updated itself.
Oh.
So that's kind of the space we're going into now. AI is now building the next generation of AI.
Okay.
Any thoughts on that right now?
Oh, righty. I can tell you what I like about AI and what I don't like right now, as we currently sit here, before we go into the future,
Yes.
would be I really like how fast it can get you information. Like I've said this many times. It has replaced Google for me, pretty much.
Yeah.
On like just searching for things. I don't like that it is used a lot for videos, pictures. I'm just not like. Sometimes it's fun. We had the caricature thing. Cool. It was cute. Whatever. But I don't know. I don't like that people are making AI videos of stuff and putting it out there, and people are just believing that it's true. So
Yeah.
that's what I don't like.
A lot of misinformation.
Yeah.
And it's getting better and better, right? Like we just talked about these leaps and bounds. Every time it updates, it's not just like a small update, a tweak in here. It's like exponentially better improvements from one AI version to the next.
Like what I've been using it for recently is tracking my calories, my macros, my exercise, and having it spit out like, okay, this is kind of where you stack up at the end of the day. Good day, moderate day,
Sure.
Because there are services that you have to pay for to do that kind of thing. That's just one small example, but
Yeah, and they range about, $20 a month for the pro version of ChatGPT.
yeah, I'm a free.
Which unlocks a better version, which unlocks like an advanced version.
Yeah, I'm going free version.
The
Cheap.
freebie. Okay, so our man Dario, the CEO of Anthropic again, says that AI is now writing much of the code at his own company, and that the feedback loop between current AI and next generation AI is gathering steam month by month. He says we may be only 1 to 2 years away from a point where the current generation of AI autonomously builds the next. Not necessarily a bad thing, I guess, if it has the right foundations to go from. We'll jump into that in just a minute. Okay, so next up is what does this mean for your job? You and I, what does it mean for us? Right? How are we going to work with AI? Well, you can. So it'll take some time for this, of course, to ripple through the economy, right? It'll take a little bit of time for it to really hit home with all of us here. But its ability is already available, and it's going to happen, probably. Now, the thing with AI that has me a little concerned is that's a little different than other advances in technology, right? So think about it. When factories went automated, displaced workers could go and like work in an office job or something, right? Where do you go when you lose your job to AI? AI doesn't leave a convenient gap for a lot of folks to move into.
That's the part of AI that is that I'm not enjoying. Is that
Yes.
big companies, CEOs, and such are like, well, big time cost saving measure. Sorry, folks, you understand. It's just business, not personal, and they're using it to replace people in the jobs.
They
doing.
are.
So
or
that's
they're
the
not
part
hiring new people out of college, right? I mean, it's going to be harder and
Yeah.
harder to find a job to begin with.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So that's kind of the thing I don't like about it is it's a cost saving tool that these companies are using, which is great, fine. But to do that, they're just laying off their employees instead of finding other things for them to do or engaging them in their work a little bit more. So it's going to be difficult a little bit going forward, according to what this guy says here. And it's not just going to come into one space like the tech industry or anything like that. It's going to come into all of our jobs at some point over time. And it's up to us to kind of, learn to work with it.
Already has here.
Already has, yeah. Writing scripts. I mean, how long until that's just something we do? And we can read over them and make changes here and there, but the heavy lifting might just be done by AI.
Already happening, actually, here. It is.
Wait.
There
Writing
are-
scripts? Yeah.
There's a program here on our website that can be used to plug in a broadcast script and convert it into an AP-style digital news article.
There you go.
Wow.
It can happen. In fact,
There you go.
I don't know how often we use that. I don't myself, but I know that it's out there and available. They've told us like, hey, yeah, if you want to use it, it's a function on the WordPress. You can also click something that can analyze what you've written, and it can come up with a headline, just suggestions for a headline. And
Oh, the NOTA?
yeah,
N-O-T-H? Yeah.
That's a form of AI.
Yeah, it is.
I saw another local outlet that said this article was written by so and so, assisted by AI. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that sounds a little scarier on surface level than it really is. Like, okay, maybe AI just gave him some ideas. I don't know, but it's a slippery slope to me.
It kind of
because
is a little
it's,
slippery slope. Like, how far do you go?
Yeah. How long until you're not needed to do forecasting?
I'm telling you what. Yeah, well, that's already
You know?
here, frankly. Our computer puts out numbers automatically. Now I go in and change them, but
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily needed. Not in that way. The communication's still needed, though.
I'm gonna go before all y'all. Just saying.
You
I
mean
got-
AI wise?
Yeah, because I have all the button pressing and the camera
Automation.
moving, and that's all automation stuff that already before AI was a big deal. We did automated stuff in bigger markets.
Maddie, how's AI going to kill you off?
I'm gonna take me. I don't want to deal with you. I would rather relish in the past and be nostalgic. No, but here's the thing, Kira. You have a point, but guess what? We got all those automated computers, cameras in the studio. One broke. Second time in this month that it's broken that it doesn't turn. So,
Oh yeah,
just saying.
Is
they're
that
not
active
even.
for
They're not
happening?
actually automated. I control those.
Oh,
Right.
So
up
you
there.
broke it? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, it just the pancake thing that turns the whole thing around got stuck again.
Ah.
Oh,
Right.
but then you need a human to come in and fix it.
Right. So like,
For
I
now.
think
So AI stay
engineers
away.
will be all right longer than I will be,
Ah.
but yeah,
Well.
not looking.
All right, I
great.
want to finish this up real quick. We got
Yeah.
2.5 minutes left. Okay, so you guys are kind of asking questions like, oh my gosh, it's going to take over. Well, what can you do now? Okay, let's get some tips out there. Okay, what can you do? How can you start using it? Well, you want to start using AI on a daily basis. Just get familiar with it. How does it work? And you want to start asking it more than just basic questions. Start implementing it into your workday. Jesse, you're a good example, right? You're keeping track of calories. Hey, how can I be healthy? How can I improve this in my life? For me, I used it the other day after reading this article and asked it, how can I be more efficient with my time in my workday? Listed out my responsibilities, and it gave me a breakdown saying, hey, this is a lot to do. Let's see if you can close some time gaps here. You also want to work accordingly and diligently with AI. It might be the most important year of your career. That just goes again, get familiar with it, right? Don't think your field work is immune. I don't think any field is immune to AI. That doesn't mean that it's going to take over your job necessarily, but you need to just, again, get familiar with it. What is it? How can you use it to your advantage in what you do? This one's kind of doomy and gloomy right now. Obviously, some people are getting laid off, and so he throws this in there as getting your financial house in order. If you're laid off, it might take longer to find a job.
All I've heard is doom and gloom. I'm waiting for the
I know.
positive.
So that's kind of that's what I was trying to warn at the beginning. Right? It's a little doomy and gloomy. Lean into the part of your job that's hardest to replace. What is it about you that AI is going to have a little more trouble getting to? For us, it might be the trust of a human voice, right? Like when I give a forecast, during severe weather especially, there's that trust that there's an actual person giving the forecast and telling me this is where the tornado is coming here. AI can do that. It can say the same information I can right now. But it's that human element, that trust that people just haven't really developed on the same scale at this time now. So lean into that.
Yeah.
Okay? And rethink what you're telling your kids. I thought this was kind of an interesting way. But that's a little heavy, but it just means change the way education works. It is changing how education works. When I went to school, I didn't use AI at all.
Wasn't existing then.
Didn't exist. My sister's in college now. She uses it every day. It's changed the way she's getting her education.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to quit my job and become a politician because they're immune to everything. Nothing
dear.
affects them.
Okay, let's talk about some good things, though. We got about 15 seconds. There are some good things that will come from AI. It's possible that there'll be advancements in cancer treatment, Alzheimer's, other infectious diseases. These could all potentially be solved with advancements in AI. We'll end on a good note for this half hour. Next half hour coming up.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the latter half of Vibe O'Clock in the Vibe O'Clock Studios from Ozarks First Plus.
That's where
Randy
we are.
Conklin, joined by Jesse Inman, Tom Schmidt, and Kira Brotherton.
AI.
Brought to you by
How we're all feeling.
AI.
Oh God.
As much as that depressed me, Tom, I'm not gonna lie. I have a story about AI.
I got a little depressed reading it, too.
Here's the thing. I was saying we need to blame the people that developed AI because they're the ones that are really the culprits for taking jobs away from people and not leaving those gaps to be filled.
Yeah, good intentions to begin with.
Right.
We'll
but-
see where it goes from here.
And then we'll see where it goes from there. So with that being said, AI could be sabotaging your bank account because it could be deciding your next pay raise. So keep
All
this
right.
in mind, everybody.
Good pick me up here. Cool.
But hey, Jesse, let me get to it. But
gonna add
there's a
millions.
but. But there's a way to combat it with the use of AI. Wow. Okay, so a resume builder survey of about 1,300 plus U.S. managers found 60% use AI tools to make personnel decisions, including raises, promotions, and layoffs. ChatGPT was the most cited tool, followed by Microsoft's Copilot and Google's Gemini. 2/3 of managers using AI reported no training in people management, raising legal and ethical concerns. So can you really trust AI with promotions, with layoffs, with pay raises? Well, some experts, to name one, Stacey Holler, John McCarthy, warned that AI lacks empathy and judgment for now. So while companies like Workday emphasize keeping, a human in the loop, other companies are just not. So here's the thing. AI does lack the judgment, the empathy, the seeing everyday tasks get completed. So that's why I personally think, and I think a lot of people should agree, having an HR personnel or, a human make those big decisions about a promotion, a layoff, a raise, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
All right. So on the other side of the coin, if you are looking to get a raise, you can actually, as Tom was saying, implement AI into your daily life. You can ask AI how to negotiate your next pay raise. Now, they've got 5 different prompts here. They're pretty lengthy, but I'll just kind of tell you what 5 areas that, this can help you. They focused on ChatGPT being the AI tool to help you get your next pay raise. And we'll give you prompts for the following points that you then fill in. So the first point is creating a timeline for your pay raise discussion. I've been here X amount of months, years, here's what I've completed in that time since starting. So this is why I deserve a pay raise. It will also help you with a prompt for knowing your worth, which I feel for me personally, I'm really bad at. I know I'm good at what I do, but I don't know how to vocalize that of knowing my worth because it sounds to me braggadocious.
Maddie, you're great. You're the best I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. Number 3, setting up the conversation. How do you get that conversation with a higher up going, whether that's your manager, your general manager, the owner of the company? The 4th prompt is understanding, what you bring to the table. So again, you're having a clear, concise, argument, basically, and then preparing for any counter arguments. So ChatGPT is able to kind of help you fill these prompts out, to your liking, and then take it to, your higher up to say, hey, I need a raise, and here's why. So you can just draft up your email there. But yeah, I don't agree that AI should be deciding if anyone gets a raise or fired or, a promotion because, again, they're lacking those human instincts,
I kind of
That'd
agree.
be
And there
smart.
could be some underlying biases in that too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's true in a human as well, but I mean, it'd feel more comfortable coming from a person at this stage of life than a computer.
Also, I think a lot of jobs aren't there's really no measurable performance, no way to measure performance in a lot of jobs. There's just okay, do you come in? Do you have a good attitude? Do you get your job done? Now, if you're in sales or you're in, I don't know. I guess you could. I'm just using what we do. Maybe ratings or, clicks, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a measurable. That's a measurable thing. But it's I don't know. For a lot of jobs, you can't measure some of the most important things about being hireable or promotable.
And there's more. Yeah, like you're saying, there's so much more beyond just the basic measurable things, right? Because you can input some of what we do into AI. Hey, here's a newscast. How do we do on performance? Hey, here's our latest digital story. Here's our quotas. This is what we're doing now, input-wise. But there's a lot of other things, right? How do you work with other people?
What about the viewers? I know
How do
that's
the
a
viewers
small
feel?
portion of what goes into our performance reviews, but if the viewers like you, that's the reason to keep you around.
Yeah, what's kind of the responses on that? I mean, I know I try to get around to every department in this building once a week. How do you measure that?
Yeah.
Like a citizen of the newsroom, how's that put into measurements?
Man, I've been slacking. Tom, good for you.
Yeah, they do studies to see what viewers think of us.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do I don't know if surveying is the right word. If the bosses are watching right now, they're like, don't tell them. I'm just kidding.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, but they
knows.
put out they have like focus groups.
Okay.
Yes.
Sort of deals.
That sounds
That may
right.
not be the exact way, but yeah, they show them our shows and
See what they say.
basically just get
On
feedback.
a scale of 1
Yeah.
to 10, satisfied or dissatisfied? How you feeling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm curious. They will never show us
Yeah.
the results.
You know what this also, your whole, oh my gosh, Maddie, words. AI, help me. Tom, with what you presented earlier in the show, it kind of makes me wonder, and granted, this would have been a few years ago, but like, you know, when you apply for a job and automatically you get a kickback, thank you, we've reviewed you, but you're not a candidate. Like, are they running that through an AI system to see if it's picking up keywords that they want, you know, or they, like, what kind of system are they running your resumes through when you apply for a job and then they immediately kick back? Sorry,
That's
we're
a
going to go a
good
different
point.
direction.
I feel like that's got to be happening. I have friends that have been
Yeah.
applying for jobs just, in the last year or so that have just been downtrodden.
Yeah.
After like just no human contact of any sort.
Yeah.
Worst.
Yep.
And you just seem like you're at the mercy of just up against the machine.
It's the worst form of ghosting ever.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
You
Yeah,
can't
it
get
is.
past the machine before you actually go talk to a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that either. It's kind
Oh.
of an artificial weed out.
Yeah. Okay, well, not to continue the doom and gloom train, but for girls, millennial girls especially, there's some doom and gloom on the horizon because American Girl dolls have been botched. My childhood completely ruined because of this. And you know, it's funny. Literally on Tuesday, Tom Turton and I were talking about, toys that we played with as kids and da-da-da. And mine was American Girl doll and Bitty Baby. Well, it just so happens this year, American Girl doll is celebrating its 40th anniversary. And to celebrate, Mattel got this horrible idea to announce the reimagining of its beloved historical characters through a contemporary lens. Now,
Oh boy.
gentlemen, that might not be familiar with American Girl dolls.
I've heard of them before because I was a kid once and I knew girls.
Okay,
So
there you
they
go.
had them.
They had them, yeah.
I have a sister.
Okay.
I know.
I figured your
American
little
Girl
sister
dolls.
might have them, depending. I mean, she is in college, so maybe she was on the tail end of like the craze of it.
Yeah, they had them. It would be
Okay.
like 2010.
Okay.
I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
For our viewers out there that maybe aren't familiar, American Girl dolls are basically like this line of dolls. You had like colonial era, pioneer, the rich wealthy one, the one from World War II. They kind of all represented historical periods of time, and they came with a book series and all that. So the main thing was to learn about pieces of history through the lens of these American girls. Okay. So like I said, 40th anniversary, they're celebrating, but now Mattel is reimagining them to be, a little more modern, a little more contemporary. And they just announced the modern American Girl Modern Era collection. And here you'll see the original doll and what the new one looks like. So first up, we have Samantha. This was the
Oh.
rich one. So on the left is the original one.
Yeah.
And on the right, you got the reimagined one. I don't like it. I hate it.
What big eyes she has.
I know. Next up, we have Addie. Again. So now this on the right was the original. Now the reimagined, you can tell, is on the left. Kirsten, which is the American Girl doll I had and loved with the braids. She got space buns, people. I don't know what is happening. Then you have Josephina. Great
Come on,
story.
Josephina.
Immigrant to America. And look at her, reimagined. Okay. Molly is next, followed by Felicity. So here's the thing. I said it once, I'll say it again.
Felicity. Hey,
I don't like it, what is going on, and I'm not the only one here, people.
Yeah.
Okay? These dolls, these new reimagined dolls are going for $90 each. And they're
Oh,
not
wow.
even available yet. They're,
Well, American Girl doll was kind of pricey anyway.
Tom, that's not the point, okay? These new reimagined pieces of trash are $90 that I refuse to spend money on. But as you can imagine,
man.
I'm not the only one. A lot of people have coined this like the Ozempic takeover of American Girl. I got some comments here that I just wanted to run through real quick.
That's funny.
First of all, why does this feel like a hate crime? Agreed. Why do they look like they're on Ozempic? Bigger
They are.
eyes, thinner bodies,
they
the
are
faces.
smaller.
No, we like the classics and want the old outfits back. Listen to your millennial followers who are now buying stuff for their daughters. Yes,
Ooh.
preach. My girl Kirsten did not go through watching her friend die of cholera for you to give her Ozempic space buns.
What?
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Kate.
Oregon Trail Kirsten.
And then Lily Lime said, we got Ozempic AG dolls before GTA 5.
Oh man.
And
Wow.
honestly, yes. I don't know why Mattel decided to this. I guess the original parent company sold American Girl to Mattel a few years back. And of course, Mattel is that very, big, beautiful Barbie look. So now they've transformed these American Girl dolls. And honestly, I'm not having it. I hate it. I feel like a part of me is ruined. It's just hardened me even more.
Now there's going to be an American Girl doll movie, and they're going to cast Margot Robbie in that too.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna have
What a
face
time travel.
buns. All right, you guys, more vibe after this. All right, welcome back. Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
There's some scathing reviews out there about the new reimagined American Girl dolls. Scathing.
God.
And the bad reviews just keep on coming. And this time we got Chili's. Kira, if you want to
Oh,
did I? Oh,
All
sorry.
right, welcome to Chili's.
Wait. Kira, can you click the web link?
Yeah, 1 second.
I did not prepare for this one very well. Sorry, it was
All
my
right,
last thing.
Kara,
to
get
go.
out of here. Get that chat bot in here.
it should
Let's
be
have it
even
take over.
better.
There we go.
Okay.
Volume up.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Okay. There we go.
And you're really
And that's it.
handsome. Come on, raise your...
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
I was too lazy last night to make that its own video clip.
Oh, I
so
see. Okay.
I apologize. Yeah, we're talking about Chili's, and again, this is just short and sweet. Chili's got a bad review.
What a great setup.
Just totally botched, just like those American Girl dolls. This guy named Dan, poor Dan,
Good old Dan.
his review was scathing, but he quickly bit his tongue. So I think I have a photo of that. He said, currently trapped in a Chili's bathroom because they're out of toilet paper.
Oh.
Called the restaurant from the stall twice to ask for a refill. No one has come. It's been 15 minutes. My fajitas are probably cold. And then he followed up. I was calling the wrong Chili's the whole time. They just came to my rescue. I don't know how to delete reviews.
Look at a picture.
He gave it 5 stars after his rescuing because he was calling the wrong Chili's the whole time.
I'm picturing the guy in the picture just sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on a toilet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, I came across that. Okay, if you're not following Puberty, I hate
Oh,
that.
yeah.
On
Yeah,
Instagram,
yes.
it's one of my favorite accounts. They post the most random, stupid stuff, and that's where I got this.
That's awesome.
They're kind of fun. Yeah, they post some funny things.
I love it. I've been calling the wrong Chili's the whole time. I don't know how to delete the review.
Oh, man.
Have you guys left bad Google reviews?
I've
No.
never, no, my friends who work at places or manage or own businesses or whatever, I have actually gotten on Yelp anonymously and left them great reviews because they've asked.
Yeah.
Like, I get a bonus if
What
I
a
get,
king.
they're like, hey, can you help me out? I'm like, yeah, you know what? You shared my article the other day, so sure. Why not? I'll
You
make
get a good
an
comment.
anonymous account.
Scratch
and-
my back, I'll scratch yours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There was one scathing review. I went back in my Google review history and I left one scathing review. It was 2 stars out of 5. This place in Los Angeles. I had an appointment. I waited 2.5 hours for a 5-minute appointment.
Oh,
And
my
I just
gosh.
went to town. And every year, on like the anniversary of me posting it, Google will be like, hey, you've helped 100 people. I'm like, all right, my review is actually helpful.
Wow.
So the bad ones do work, but just make sure it's warranted, unlike
Nice.
Dan's.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Dano.
Dano!
Oh, man. That's a tough place to be.
Speaking
you know?
of Chili's.
Speaking of chili, we'll drop the S and talk about chili, just the food itself.
Ah.
Before I get going, though, I'm curious. If you're actually watching the show right now, if you're really out there, will you message me on Facebook and say I'm watching?
Oh!
Because I'm just curious.
Okay.
Our entire staff is in a meeting right now, so I know that there are no eyeballs right now on the show.
Oh,
so,
you're right.
If you're watching, will you get on Facebook or whatever social media you have and just message me and say, hey, I'm watching, or Tom or Maddie, any of us,
No, I don't want your messages. Keep those to yourself.
or the Ozarks First Facebook page also is fine. I just want to know. I thought about giving a. You got a message?
I didn't.
Oh.
I was just showing them that I have my phone ready.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
grandma
receive.
text me.
You can also 417-862-6397. That is our newsroom phone line.
All the Karens.
That's the
calling
real test. And there's no one in there to answer it. Oh well.
in. Oh, you're right.
Anyway,
It's time to call. Leave a message.
should we just leave? Should we just walk out of here? What would happen if we did?
No, we can't do that.
Oh, come on.
Go ahead. All right.
Yeah.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll
Anyway.
talk more doom and gloom AI
Yeah.
for you. That
I
should
just,
captivate a large audience.
I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow at the start of the show just to see.
Okay.
Curious. We're getting no numbers on this, so I'm curious to see. And we're
good point.
45 minutes into an episode, so I'm curious.
Yeah.
What the
For those of you that
retention-
are still with us.
Yeah. What do you know? I just got an ad on my phone for Claude, the AI you mentioned.
Oh my gosh! Look out!
Sweet.
No.
They're
All right.
gonna infiltrate the system.
Well, I'm just going to rip through these real quick. Chili Cook-Off is this weekend. One of Springfield's biggest and most popular festivals is back. Packing the Springfield Expo Center with all the farts and chili smells you can get your nose on.
Can't wait.
There we go. See, I can say whatever I want. I don't even know if anyone's watching. All right. So there's going to be music. There's going to be food. There's going to be cold outside again, a little chillier. Good pun, guys. Yeah, accidental. Going to be feeling seasonable just in time for the Chili Cook-Off. The 44th year for the event. Wow. Saturday, February 21st. Starts at 11, goes until 5. And 70 teams this year.
Wow.
Cooking chili.
A lot of chili.
It is. Just, bring a cup, bring a straw, and just start sucking that chili through that straw and
Ew.
just, cut it loose.
Nasty.
Sucking chili through a straw.
Yeah,
Make sure
buddy.
it's a boba-sized
Wait.
straw.
I think that's a challenge for Friday.
No.
Yes,
Don't make me do
yes, you
that.
guys should do that. The three
Tom,
of you should do
get
that.
out of here. You're not even going to be here.
So they do compete, these teams. It is a chili cook-off after all. Best chili, best booth, and then people's choice. That one's kind of up for interpretation. So and some music, the mixtapes, they're a local favorite. And then there's a group called Love Buzz. They're a Nirvana tribute band. So I just got a text from someone that says, I'm watching.
Your mom.
Caleb, who is
Oh.
downstairs.
Hey, Caleb.
So, Caleb,
it
if you're
out.
watching, tell me if the phone rings. Again, that number, 417-862-6397. 417-862-NEWS. Okay.
Like a telethon.
All right, the next story, IKEA. Is that what's next, or is it Pokemon?
Pokemon.
It's Pokemon! Gotta
Pokemon.
catch 'em all!
Wow.
Pokemon!
Wow, Jesse
I don't know.
the pipe.
No one's watching, so.
Join the opera.
Okay, Logan Paul.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yay.
that sums it up. He has sold a Pikachu Pokemon card for a record $16.5 million. New record for a card, for an auction price of a card. I know him most from wrestling because that's what he does now. He's a wrestler, so
Boxing or
and a great
wrestling?
one. He does both, but
Oh.
full-time ish pro wrestler. He's on every week now on WWE, which
Wow.
I mean, just gonna say he's pretty damn good.
Wild.
Yeah, I know. You would never think, but he's athletic and can talk. So,
Yeah.
and that's a big. When I say can talk, I mean you got to be able to get on the microphone, and cut a promo, and make people care. Got to talk them into the building. Guinness World Record, and that, by the way, that Pokemon card, it also came with a diamond chain.
Okay, I was
So-
going to say, you reported
Okay.
about
Yeah.
diamonds. Okay, so that came with the diamond chain. Okay.
It did. So pretty cool. And I had a bunch of Pokemon cards as a kid, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards too, and
They're
Nerd.
still a thing. My friend's
Yeah.
5-year-old is collecting them.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got a
they're
whole
back.
book. He's got the whole binder
Well,
book.
now it's the vintage thing.
Tell him never to get rid of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now you got to move on, but this is the Guinness World Record for the most expensive Pokemon card?
Most expensive cards sold at trading cards sold at an auction.
But it came with something else.
It did. Yes.
So can you really count that? Like, was it just the Pokemon card, or how much did the diamond necklace come into play?
Guinness is counting it, so I'm good with it.
Yeah. Yeah, what do they know?
Yeah, heck, they don't know anything.
All right, sorry to interrupt. Moving.
It was bought by AJ Scaramucci. That last name sound familiar? Anthony Scaramucci,
Scaramucci,
the
sounds,
old
yeah.
White House communications director. Yeah.
Yes.
His doofus son bought it. So, there you go. Only a few dozen of this card are believed to exist. So that's a big part of this. All right, IKEA. Only a select few of those exist. That's something we know for sure. It's to just let you know what IKEA is. It's essentially a maze of a bunch of stuff you don't need. Home furnishings, furniture, Swedish meatballs. Even.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah. So you go there and you buy the furniture, and it's like, all right, build this 600-pound piece of furniture using only an Allen wrench and some instructions. That's basically what it is. But it's a pretty cool store. They have built a new store in Tulsa. It's the first in Oklahoma. It's going to be, 2.5 hours from Springfield, but
Yeah.
there's also one in KC. And I've heard
Ah.
that they only like to build one per state. And so Mike Landis of Mike Check's fame asked, could Springfield get an IKEA? People want to know this. Well, we reached out to IKEA for some details and the process and about the process for choosing a location. Traditionally, they have chosen cities with metro areas of around 2 million people for its larger format stores. But part of an expansion, they're moving into smaller markets, some kind of a slimmed down version of the store. Think Walmart neighborhood market.
Yes.
Type,
Okay.
Okay,
equivalent
yeah.
to that. So,
Exemplified.
yeah, there you go. There you go. In 2026, they've announced construction of their smaller version called Plan and Order in Huntsville, Alabama, which is the biggest city in the state of Alabama. So,
What?
Yeah,
about Birmingham?
which is
Isn't that
crazy,
bigger?
right? I guess not, according to Mike Jecks. Blame him.
Wow.
So I don't think Springfield's big enough, but maybe they're for their smaller version one day we could see something. So
all right.
that's something on the horizon. Okay, I have heard nothing from anyone other than our own staff members. If they're,
Rip.
but hey,
Let me see. I've got no messages here either.
anything?
Nope.
Anything?
I got nothing.
Okay. Well, Caleb, we're going to come downstairs and try to figure out something to promo from this episode. And we'll be back here tomorrow on Thursday.